Hello, second graders. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a good week and I hope that you are doing well at home with your family. I have another story for you today and another puppy. Today we have Creed and I'll show you a video of him in just a second. We had to go outside and do his video. And then I have a book called The Snail and the Whale. I'm going to read to you. It's kind of a special one to me and I'll tell you why in just a minute when I start reading it. I have videoed with some of you one-on-one and some of you still to come. And then we have a class one on Wednesday at 3 o'clock. If you want to join, your parents have the link in the email. I will be checking to see if anybody wants to do an individual one. So if you want to sign up for that within the next couple days, we can do that. And if it needs to be next week or something, we can. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the story. Hi guys! So it's been a little bit since we've had a video, but it's Creed's turn. This is Creedsy boy. He is kind of the runt of the litter. He's not crazy smaller than the other ones, but he's definitely smaller. And right now he wants to eat this rock for some reason. We call him Creedsy boy because it kind of sounds like crazy boy, because he just jumps everywhere and bounces everywhere and he just wants to be loved all the time. He is 2, just like the other 2 that are puppies. Yeah, and he's just a big old baby. But yeah. You want to run a meow? Okay, go get it. Luna wanted to make an appearance again. Hi, Creed. She's enjoying the muddy spot from all the rain. Can you say hi? Say hi, Luna. And there's Creed again. Crazy. So this is The Snail and the Whale by Julia Donaldson, and it is illustrated by Axel Scheffler. I told you guys this book was special to me, and that's because my niece and nephew reminded me of this author, Julia Donaldson, because they enjoy the book Room on the Broom, and the story The Gruffalo is one that she wrote as well. And then I found this one, The Snail and the Whale, that I had not read before, and so I'm going to gift it to them as soon as I see them, and I hope they enjoy it just like I hope you do too. And here we go. This is the tale of a tiny snail and a great big gray-blue humpback whale. This is a rock as black as soot, and this is a snail with an itchy foot. The sea snail slithered all over the rock and gazed at the sea and the ships in the dock. And as she gazed, she sniffed and sighed. The sea is deep and the world is wide. How I long to sail, said the tiny snail. These are the other snails in the flock, who all stuck tight to the smooth black rock, and said to the snail with the itchy foot, "Be quiet, don't wiggle, sit still, stay put." But the tiny sea snail sniffed and sighed, then cried, "I've got it, I'll hitch a ride." This is the trail of the tiny snail, a slithery trail that looped, a silvery trail that looped and curled and said, "Ride wanted around the world." Is your trail? This is the whale who came one night when the tide was high and the stars were bright, a humpback whale immensely long, who sang to the snail a wonderful song of shimmering ice and coral caves and shooting stars and enormous waves. And this is the tale of the humpback whale. He held it out of the starlit sea and said to the snail, "Come sail with me." This is the sea so wild and free that carried the whale and the snail on his tail to towering icebergs and far-off lands, with fiery mountains and golden sands. I love this picture. These are the waves that arched and crashed, that foamed and frolicked and sprayed and splashed the tiny snail on the tail of the whale. These are the caves beneath the waves where colorful fish with feathery fins and sharks with hideous, toothy grins swim past the whale and the snail on his tail. This is the sky, so vast and high, sometimes sunny and blue and warm, sometimes filled with a thunderstorm, with zigzag lightning flashing and frightening the tiny snail on the tail of the whale. He looks so scared. And she gazed at the sky, the sea, the land, the waves and the caves and the golden sand. She gazed and gazed, amazed by it all. And she said to the whale, I feel so small. But then came the day the whale lost his way. These are the speedboats running a race, zigging and zooming all over the place, upsetting the whale with their ear-splitting roar, making him swim too close to the shore. This is the tide slipping away. And this is the whale lying beached in a bay. Quick, off the sand, back to sea, cried the snail. I can't move on land. I'm too big, moaned the whale. The snail felt helpless and terribly small. Then, I've got it, she cried, and started to crawl. I must not fail, said the tiny whale. All right, so I'm going to pause here, and I want you guys to make a prediction. What is going to happen to the whale and the snail? The snail says, I've got it, so he's got an idea. What do you think is going to happen? You can write the ending. You can make a video talking to me and predicting the ending. You can send it to me if you want to. If not, you can just enjoy it on your own, but I'd love to hear. Talk to you later. You don't have to guess forever. I will share the end of the book with you Thursday or Friday, but I just want to hear your predictions first.